Alright, YouTube, thank you guys for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it because this is about to be about graduation. Oh. It's some get ready with me graduation video, right? And so, my school, FAMU. Yes, girl. So, my school, FAMU, I recently just graduated and I was doing quantitative analysis, philosophy, and a minor in religion. I just want to talk about a little bit of, before you start watching the video, this is going to give you a little synopsis or a summary of, before you tune in. And things that I want to talk about is like, where did I find my inspiration from for the things that I wanted to wear? So something like copper. Copper atomic number is 29 equal to 11. And if you guys are like if you haven't lived under a rock, like, when you say, oh, it's 11:11, make a wish, like I would be that person because I'm very spiritual and I believe in like 11 sevens, numbers coming in, synchronicities, all of that. But okay, so uh, I went off track a little bit there. But so this video for you guys tuning in will first be about makeup. I'm trying to get my makeup right, and that can be a struggle. So we're gonna talk a little bit about makeup and the Egyptian Sekhmet goddesses that inspired me to wear what I wanted to wear, the jewelry that I wanted to wear, and incorporate with that, and even the shoes, because the shoes I ended up wearing were some Jeffrey Campbell spikes. And I want to know, how do you even think that relates to like Sekhmet? And like, I really want to start like a conversation. Like, how did you choose what you wanted to wear to graduation, or how will you choose what you want to wear for graduation? Is there going to be any deeper meaning? That's the stuff that I want to talk about. So I hope that you like this, and like, subscribe, or comment, cause we fam. Like, get to know each other, get to know me. I want to know you. Right, tune in.
So in a realistic sense, people can sense that easier because if your sun sign is a Taurus, it's all the zodiac is really saying is that in an environment, these are going to be your dominant traits when you're interacting with other people. So the hair is getting everywhere, guys. I'm sorry. So my dominant trait as a sun sign is a Taurus, and I feel like that's really connected to Hathor. I'm sorry, to Hathor. Like, please forgive me for if I'm not mispronouncing it. Like, yeah, y'all could correct me because like English is not my native tongue anyway. What? English is not your native tongue anyway. Yes, let's go back into the slavery and how African languages can't even be taught at historically black colleges and university, which is where I am graduating from at HBCU. But they don't got no African languages, so it's in my native tongue. So correct me if I am saying it wrong. I am saying it in the Greek alphabetical way because I know like even the name Isis is like that is the Greek word for that goddess. And so Isis and Osiris is like the Greek word for those Egyptian goddesses. I believe his name is like actually like Amun, Adam, Atum, which is a little interesting. So, anyways, pardon for me like reading so hard. I'm really like trying to get all this info out, and like I hope I'm not boring you. So we talked a little bit about Hathor being connected to like the Taurus zodiac sign in me, and um, so the other zodiac sign I want to talk about is the connection to Sekhmet, because Sekhmet is like a fierce warrior goddess, and that is who I'm trying to embody on this graduation. I'm gonna be wearing like a red dress and these heels that I should definitely show you guys. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit more about Sekhmet. So Sekhmet, I feel like she is connected to my sun sign. My sun sign is a Leo. And with a Leo being your sun sign, like a lot of people know, if your sun sign is a Leo, that you are someone that may boast a little bit more. You're very confident, like in public, like you could have the main attention all around you. But with my sign being, with Leo being in my moon sign, what happens there is that in an intimate environment, I'm going to be someone that I guess can grab people's attention just probably a little bit, just a smidge bit easier. So shout out to you Leos out there, because like that's who I'm trying to put out on the outside, like not just on my inside but on the outside. And so that's why I really wanted to bring out Sekhmet in this graduation. You feel me? Like tell me if you feel me. Like if you feel me, like you feel me? Like I need to be like this warrior goddess, all dressed in red, powerful, fierce, all of that. Like Sekhmet, like that might be my Beyonce. That might be my Sade. That might be my I don't know, but like Josephine Baker, like all of those things. And I'm just putting out my book here because I just jotted down a little few things. So Sekhmet again is Egyptian warrior goddess, about like a lioness. She is connected to like my moon sign in the zodiac, Leo, and we're gonna work on here showing some fierceness, some redness, red for getting that energy. Oh yeah, and then Hathor. Oh, yes, I said she's connected to a lion, right? A lioness, because usually when she's depicted in like the hieroglyphics or the little drawings, on the caves and whatnot, that she's usually depicted with a lioness head, and then Hathor is usually depicted with like a cow head, because she is someone that gives. Is like more of like being connected to nurturing, childbirth, and with her being connected to like the milk and the childbirth, they say that's a little bit connected to like the naming of our galaxy, the Milky Way, because she's giving life, she's giving birth, she's giving sweetness, honey, all of those things that that you want. So a combination of her and Sekhmet is supposed to be a beautiful thing, guys. All right. So like, let's get really into this. I finished putting mousse on my hair, and I think we're getting somewhere. That's another reason why I think I've always been attracted to curls, but like maybe that's why, because my moon sign is a Leo, and like I need to bring out that inner goddess, that inner lioness. You feel me? All right, let's get back. Guys, tell me why I am so livid right now. I'm so livid because I can't actually find my brown eyebrow pencil. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some ratchet shit. I'm gonna use black eyebrow liner. Everyone that knows makeup know that this is not it. This is not what you live for. This is not it. You don't use black. You don't use black. You use brown. You use dark brown. I'm gonna have to do it. So, anyways, I'ma still be fly. Cause what we call into Sekhmet, into this reality, into graduation, into this completion. Because also full moon had just passed on April 29th, and that's gonna be some livid type of stuff. So like let's just use this black and see how it works out, right, guys? Like I hope you have your best wishes out for me. But we gonna have to get that brown, like for real. It's not coming out so bad, right? It's not as bad as it's not as bad as I thought, but I still don't like black. Like, whole makeup look gonna have to be done over again. But for the sake of you guys, like, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just keep pushing through. But black. And I'm not like even a professional in putting on makeup, like eyebrows. So I really don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna just keep making this video because I want to share my experience with you guys. And you know, sometimes when you're preparing for like a really big event, you have obstacles, you have things that stand in your way. But you know what? You said, I rebuke. I ain't using no black liner. I'm rebuking that. I'm getting my brown liner, right? And it's gonna be on and popping for graduation. But let's keep going. Keep going. So something that I really like to do is moles, and I actually like to line my lips first. But since we don't have brown liner, I could actually use like my regular makeup routine is like mad cheap. Like I use a brown eyeliner, a brown like I don't know if it's that, like, I think it's actually, I'm sorry, it's a brown eyebrow liner, and I use it also for my lips as a lip liner, and I put on some lip gloss, and you know, pop on some moles with this, and that's all I do, because I am lazy. But I want to go in, and we're going to try to use this black liner, just like how I would be using my brown one. So okay, so I line my lips with the black liner. It's a little wild right now, guys, but trust your girl. Trust your girl. Alright, it's gonna come together because I have this brown lipstick that I am probably gonna use. It's a matte, but I also have this purple, which that might look good, but with the red dress, you know. But okay, so because you remember we're wearing these as our shoes, so we've taken in that badass with this one from Sekhmet. So with the black liner, we could go for the purple for the edges, but I think I'm gonna go with the brown, and this is Forever Matte. It's a liquid lipstick, and it is color RFML13 Choco Craze. Choco potato craze, if you can see that, guys. All right, so we're gonna try this one, see how it goes. Okay, my lips are chapped as that because I find that if I put on like chapstick before I put on a matte lipstick, that's why I just try to put my shea butter, but then I'll be wiping it off because, anyways, I find that if I put on like a chapstick before I put on lipstick, especially if it's matte, it changes the color and it doesn't come out as the same matte that I would have wanted, you know. So now that I have my lips not really done, but For right now, I'm just gonna use just some regular lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. Most likely, yeah, Victoria's Secret. My mom always buys me this, and this color, I guess, is Charmed. It's like a pinkish. Okay, so this is how my usual like lip looks. Do you like it? Maybe, but forget you if you don't. I was about to say another word, but forget you if you don't, right? So I got that on, and we're now gonna go into the eyes. I can't really record that because it's kind of hard, so bye guys. Alright guys, so I went away for a little bit to do like my eyes. Mind you, like I told you, I wear glasses, so I can't really see like when I'm doing my eye makeup. And no, I wouldn't have contacts in to put on eye makeup. Like I'm way too scared. There's one time like I was like in a fashion show, like okay, long story, but not that long. We're gonna make it short. But I was in a fashion show and I was modeling, and like after I was washing my makeup off, I had contacts on, by the way. So I closed my eyes, washed my face with the makeup off, but excuse me. When I was washing my face, it so happened to be that like the contact must have went in the back of my head because I remember going to class after the fashion show, and it was just like something like just irritating me in the back of my. It was just like right here, like I could feel something like right here, guys, like right here, and I'm just like, why won't it like leave? And then I'm trusting my makeup now, probably ruining it, but you know, it's whatever. But I'll do it again for you guys. I will do it again for you guys. But so pretty much yeah, I was in class and I could feel something in the back of my eye. And so I go to the bathroom to wash my eye because I'm thinking maybe it's just makeup irritating it. But no, it turns out like the contact, like when I was washing my eye, because I was trying to like get water in it and have my eye open this time. When I was doing that, the contact like actually popped out my eye, and I'm just like, so I was like legit sitting here in class with a contact in the back of my eye, and I didn't actually even know. So, long story short, right? My lesson that I learned is that I'm not wearing contacts. Like, I'm not wearing contacts, especially if I'm putting on makeup. Like, the risk is too big for me, and like I get really paranoid of like what could happen to my eyes. Like, no. So okay, I digress, guys. Okay, so pretty much like I tried to do my eye makeup, and I don't know if you can really see, but it's the closest I'm gonna give to you because I don't know if it's that good. So, anyways, I will have my glasses on. So let me just clean these up a bit. Also, if you know any YouTubers that like puts their makeup on while they have their glasses on, like that would be really cool. I would like to see if there's people out there that have vision just as bad as me. And if you don't have vision just as bad as me and you're thinking like that's crazy, well, it's not really. There's people that are living out in this world that don't have the vision that you may have. And I hope that you don't take that for granted. You know, just putting on your makeup and whatnot and you're being able to see. So definitely I want to say at least give thanks for that. And I want to say like don't make fun of other people that can't do that, because you know what that's gonna do? God is gonna put that back in your life. All that negativity, He gonna put that back in your life. You don't want that. You don't want it. Anyway, so we tried to do my eyes. We ran into some obstacles with the black liner instead of a brown liner. But you know, I don't think my eyebrows turned out that bad. And so what we're gonna go do now is I definitely like putting on moles. And I feel like I got this from Sade. Shout out to Sade because Sade Watkins, she's like one of my favorite YouTubers. I appreciate what you talk about, girl. I appreciate what you're doing for the community, and just know you're not unnoticed, alright? Cause I love you. I love you, girl. So I think Sade actually got moles like tatted on her face. I'm not about that life yet, but it might be something I think about later on. But so what I just do is that I just put moles on my face, and I'm being like quite ghetto right now because this is from Elf. This is from Elf, right? Oh snap! This is from Elf, and it's a liquid liner, but I usually use it for moles. Like I have one mole here. Kinda, you can see it, and all I do is go back over it. I can't see, guys. I can't see. Alright, hold on. Let me get it closer. So all I do is go back over like maybe like little blemishes around my face, and I'll put like moles. That one was a JK. That mole was a JK. Alright. So actually, maybe like one right here. And then I'll usually go back in and fix that later, but I think that's good enough. So those are my moles, and what I was trying to say is that I'm supposed to be using this, like this is the piece for the pen that I'm using, but I'm being a little ghetto, and I ran out of like the black stuff, the black liquid in there, so I ended up using like my Elf mascara one. So this is usually for this, but I definitely used it for this tip instead. I don't know, do you guys do that? Like, can you comment? Let me know that I'm not by myself. That would be nice. Also, like, I do have like this little piece right here, if you're wondering like what is going on here. This is like my representation or my totem that connects me to, I want to say, Oshun. I'm really in love with Oshun, and she's connected to copper, which is a little bit similar to Hathor. Yeah, it's a little bit similar to that goddess, and pretty much like I'm just trying to embody these type of energies because everyone kind of needs an alter ego. Like we're all play an alter ego. We know when you may switch up how you talk around your parents and then how you talk around your friends, it may be a little bit more risque or a little bit more down to earth. And so in that itself is creating like kind of like an alter ego, because you're creating another personality that you pull out in only this certain situation in this certain environment. So I digress. Okay, so I know that this video is probably long, but I feel like this is probably all I'm gonna do for like my makeup, because I'm not trying to do anything like outlandishly crazy. I want to have my cap on my head, and I'm going to definitely do like I probably should do a video, because I would like to make like a not like like a mandala. I want to make a mandala, possibly like symbolizing like the lotus flower, because you know, like the lotus flower has grows grows through like the most damaging environments. I would say like it would be like an environment that you wouldn't think something such as beautiful of a lotus would come through. And so that is kind of what I want to talk about with my journey in on the cap, is really focusing in on like, although I had all of these obstacles, all of these trials and tribulations, and it took me like a while to get to this degree, I made it, I did it, I came out, and it's gonna be a beautiful journey. It was a beautiful journey, because I don't believe that learning is only with school life. Learning is with everything that is within your environment. You have your lessons that are in school, and then you have your lessons that are going to be just in regular day life. So even if you're partying as a freshman, or you're talking to this guy and you're trying to like see if you can get a relationship, or you know, Netflix and chilling, like you have your professors that you should be talking to. I would have loved to record all of that. If you guys still want to see like footage of like an HBCU, the professors and like my classmates and all the people that I guess that I would have really networked with, they have some great thoughts, great concepts. The philosophies of these men and women is remarkable, and so I would love to like put that out on my channel, so the rest of the world could at least know like what is going on, like in these, like besides these schools being party schools, what else do they have to offer, especially to the Black community. And it's a lot. They have a lot to offer. All right, guys. So definitely like let me know how you feel about this makeup look, because I'm so simple. Like I don't do a lot. So like if you guys were just like, no, Siv, like it's your graduation day, like you need to be doing some more stuff, fam. Like you need to be wearing like some crazy lipstick, like it should be red, fam. Like what are you doing, fam? Like let me know, right? Because like I'm here for you guys, and I'm just trying to share my journey. I'm really just trying to share my journey and find people that are alike to me. And if this reaches you, you know, let a girl know. Let a girl know. Thank you guys. Deuce. Bye, fam. Bye. Alright, guys. So I kind of, let me just fix that camera for a little bit. Alright, guys. So I kind of just wanted to come back because, like, I don't think we were able to even have a conversation about, like, what am I graduating from? Like, what is happening? You came out blue. What? What happened? So, anyways, I am graduating from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. That is right, Rattlers. So, but I mean, graduating from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University is an HBCU university. I know that there is conversation out there that why do Black universities need to exist still, and that's because like they do amazing shit. Okay, they do amazing things for our community, and this is not only just the Black community. This is anyone that would have been categorized as Black back in the days, you know, Jim Crow, civil rights era. If they said if you had 1% of Black blood that you were Black, and that's yes. So Hispanics, this is out to you. All my people's, like, it's just we colored people, this is out to you. So HBCUs, they're really big on international education as well, because they're trying to bring in other countries, bring in some variety. And I think that's also something that people get concerned about. Like, where is the variety? How is the transition going to be going into the real world? And that is something I would definitely like to have a separate video on, because I just want to talk to you guys about what I'm graduating from, some of the obstacles I faced, and I'm hoping that this can probably inspire somebody that maybe dropped out of school right now, or they haven't decided if they even want to go back to school, or even if you haven't even started college, maybe you just want to start at a 2-year university. But let me take a breath. But so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, so this has definitely been a journey for me. Some of the obstacles that I had, but if you would like further um further details about this, like let me know in the comments. But pretty much the obstacles that I went through is that I received a full scholarship, and I lost that full scholarship because I didn't know how to handle real life experiences. Like I knew how to handle book life and like learning and like education, but because I was a sheltered child, and this could just be an excuse, but because I was a sheltered child, I definitely feel like when I was put out into the environment where I started school was in New York, Brooklyn, New York, BK, yes. And when I started school there, um, it was just like there was so much going on, so much beauty, so much things to distract you. I didn't know how to concentrate. And so definitely like going from like a sheltered child, like living in like a little suburb area in Florida and like moving straight to New York, 18. I was going to parties, like I was like guys were giving me attention. Like it was very intoxicating. It was almost like it was just it was the college experience, I could say. It was the college experience. And so when that happened, that didn't turn out so well. So then um I ended up going to a 2 year university. So that was going from a 4 year university, and I ended up going to a 2 year university. And at the 2 year university, I ended up getting my associates, and I got it in business administration and with 3 certificates. So let's see that's again. So that is an associates in bachelor administration. But my previous major at the school in Brooklyn, New York, was actually accounting, and that's another topic that I would like to discuss is how I went from business and I really wanted to go like really into philosophy, but like people were telling me like, oh, like you can't get a job with that, like you can't do anything with that, but like people will tell you what they can do for themselves, all right? So like don't get angry if someone is trying to tell you something. Maybe they think this is actually helpful, but that information may be like it may be helpful, but it may not be beneficial to you per se. And it's like it has been very helpful for them. And so I feel like that's why people will tell you to do certain things or certain majors. Because in all honesty, I do feel like if you are very if you are very like diligent and putting in your work and you keep like keep that aspiration, keep it going. Don't let the obstacles tear you down. And if not, then I do think that you can make a worthy career out of any major. And I said, yes, I do feel like you can make a career out of any major. It depends on the person. Not everyone needs to even be in school at that. So, okay, so let's digress a little bit, so digress. So, started school in Brooklyn, New York, went to a 2 year college, and I got my business administration, 3 certificates, business specialist, business management, and like business operations or something. I went back and tried to get another associate's. I think it was just a general degree. And then I stayed at another university just for a tad bit. But then Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University offered me a scholarship, and I was this. I was appalled. Like I really didn't know about the scholarship until like one of my former friends let me know about it, and like shout out to you because I know you probably know who you are, and like definitely shout out to you for like helping me with that. I appreciate it. Um, it's sad that we're probably not friends anymore, but you know that's life. Everyone comes into your life at different times, and they have to leave at different times. So at Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University, now I'm studying interdisciplinary, which is that I think is a track that I should have concentrated on the whole time because how my mind works is like I'm always questioning, I'm so inquisitive, and so like staying in one subject is not conducive to me. It's not very beneficial to me. Because I do like delving into topics like deeply, but as like a degree that I'm gonna be using for the rest of my life for my career choices, I wanted it to be something that reflected me. So I have business for quantitative analysis, and qualitative analysis is, like I said, business, economics, accounting. And then we have humanities, which talks about philosophy, psychology, sociology. And then I would say maybe a little bit of the arts as well. And then the minor is religion, and that is like delving into Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, all the Abrahamic religions. I guess I would say, really like, and then also like the Ifa religions like Santeria and Yoruba, and like learning about that, learning about the connectivity. And so having these three different avenues for my degree, and having these three different avenues for my degree, and like I feel like later in life, as a career choice, this will definitely be beneficial in the ways that I want to maneuver throughout life. Because what I would like to do is actually open a nonprofit where I can speak to anyone in there. You see, I get a little nervous, I'm sensitive about my dreams and I want to share it with you guys. And so I would like to create a nonprofit where I'm able to reach different degrees, like just different degrees of people, different avenues, especially those within religion. And if that's something that may offend you, like let me know why that would offend you. Or if that's something that you support, like I really, really thank you. And like I'm gonna need your support, like probably for a little bit, because that could be a touchy subject, but it's definitely something that I feel that our community needs, where we can share more love instead of like seeing differences in each other, and like we're stop communicating and disconnecting from each other. Because once you disconnect, once you stop understanding, it causes more pain in your own life. Yes, I said that. Once you stop disconnecting with other people, it will cause more pain in your life. And let me not say that it could come directly in your life, but it could come on to like a sister, an aunt, or someone that you are close to, that you will witness them going through like some type of turmoil. And so could even happen to your child. And I don't want to be the person that like really puts that out there, but since I'm very spiritual, I do believe in karma and dharma, or like attracting certain energies. So yes, so definitely. So if you think this is interesting and you want to talk about this some more, because I would love to know about like, what are you guys studying? Where are you guys attending university? Are you at university? If you're not, like, what are you doing? What are you, like, I'm sure like you're probably out there doing like something with your hobbies at least, and it's something that could be remarkable. So I would love to share anything that you guys have going on. So just let me know, and thank you again for watching this video. I'm very appreciative of that. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. And I hope you can kind of see my makeup still, like, yeah. Like, do you guys think I should also be wearing a bindi? Third eye chakra? Maybe? Let me know.